let's talk about development. So, we at Brickwork right now are looking at, Senate Bill 9 in California, right? And so that's kind of the in for us in terms of seeing an opportunity where 400,000 single-family homes are market feasible to redevelop as 4 units. And in an ideal world, that's 4x, for 400,000. So that's 1.6 million housing units that could come online, but that's not realistic, right? That's just what's out there. But I think we're looking at this year as the year that a lot of people are going to start to adopt this, and we're in the front part of this. So will this work also for, build to rent strategies, development, single family? So essentially, if we say Brickwork, come on to Reitium and we're clients and we have a project to start off with, and that could scale to multiple projects that we're raising investment for, we could essentially go on there and start to market these projects, right? So it is open for developers of all asset classes, as long as we check the box for, we have an entity, I'm sure, again, like you had mentioned, KYC, we have to go through all those checks to ensure even us to get the okay from you guys to offer this investment. And then obviously you're doing your checks with the investors as well. So is this something that is possible? If you could talk to us about kind of development opportunities on.
Absolutely. So what we want to do is that we want to bring great quality assets onto the platform. Mm-hmm. And every deal before it actually is listed onto our platform, it has to go through our investment committee. Oh. At the end of the day, if John, I know you, but if you actually had no real estate experience, you want to do land assembly, buy all these units, take out your next door neighbors and build townhouses, and you've never done it before, we're not going to list you onto our platform.
Right.
We also, when people are actually investing into deals on our platform, they're not only investing into the asset itself, mm-hmm. they're investing into the GP with the experience.
Right.
And so for us is that we want to mitigate. Now we can't guarantee that there won't be any losses, but what we can do is that we can put better product on there with experienced developers like yourself, so they have a better possibility of actually getting a return for their investors. So for us is that what we're going to do to help companies like yourself is that we can actually open up new investors into your market, so that raising capital is a full-time job. Developing is another full-time job. And when you have to mix the both, it actually becomes a little bit more challenging. Right. So we want to actually be able to be that side where we can help you raise capital for your projects through the retail eligible and accredited investors. And you can set that. If you didn't want retail investors and you only wanted accredited investors through our syndicate of our people, mm-hmm. there's the possibility there as well. So we're just another form of another channel for you to raise capital for your projects. And so also being able to bring in those retail investors that have never had the opportunity to invest into a product like yours and get potentially, high returns for their smaller investments. But because of digitization and automation, it makes it a lot easier for you to manage those investors through our platform, cap tables, compliance documents. If they want to resell their shares, we can actually provide a secondary market for them after holding periods. But at the end of the day, our goal is just to see high quality assets on the platform and then bring in new investors coming in from all over America, all over Canada, globally into these deals. So everybody is actually, it's a win-win.
Awesome. Love that. A lot of our audience are either commercial brokers in LA or developers. So I'd love to introduce your platform to them. I really wanted to kind of make sure and ensure that they understand that this isn't just kind of, for existing value add, like we talked about, or fix and flip, but it's also for development. Like that's a key point, because I think California, it's going to be a really big market for you guys with SB9 and the fact that there's 400,000 market feasible properties. So it's a combination of homeowners partnering up with developers as joint ventures that bring the experience, that bring the home and the land and the opportunity to densify and put 4 units. So I just want to make that point clear that this isn't just for the very experienced developer or investor. There's also a path for just homeowners watching. If you have a big lot and it's SB9 qualified, you could definitely reach out to us, obviously Brickwork, and we'll put you in touch. We'll partner with you directly or put you in touch with the developer. Then we could raise capital on Reitium, and then we can get that developed.